Pinkman. So boom, picked it up in the eliminations. After the elimination, how sweet is that? No pressure whatsoever.
Well, there's definitely pressure as soon as you get the assignment, but I wasn't really that worried about it all through the week or anything like that. But Herb Lieberman, I've had a good relationship with him, and it got to drive be a magician for him. So he kind of thought that Yannick would go with
Mission Brief,
and so he talked to me about it, and so I knew the opportunity might be there.
Off and trotting, Uncle Lasse with the trotting hobbles added is going to show speed and go for the lead. The filly Mission Brief just floated away. Pinkman from the inside and the bank with speed on the rail. Uncle Lasse and the bank tacked her 1-2 around the first turn, and Pinkman settles in third, tacked her 1-2-3 right now. Mission Brief is third and looking anxious there to the quarter mile. Aldebaran Eagle fifth on the inside. Donato Might is parked out, and then it's French Laundry pinned in on the rail right now. Then Jackson's Minion and Wings of Royalty and Habitat the trailer 27-2. A quick move now from the bank. Johnny Tactor and the bank to the front. Here comes Pinkman on the move on the outside as they race down the backstretch. Uncle Lasse is third, so Tactor 1-2-3 controlling this year, and Mission Brief, the filly, is gapped here. She's 4.5-5 off the lead in the fourth position near the half. Donato Might is parked out in a grind here. Aldebaran Eagle to his inside. Then comes French Laundry and Jackson's Minion and Wings of Royalty and Habitat. The half are rated 55-2, just 28 seconds. And it's Pinkman, elimination winner 1, leads the way with Sears. Pinkman in front. Here comes the other elimination winner, Mission Brief. The filly's on the move as Gingra's Choice, and she takes dead aim at Pinkman. The Dan Patch Award winners are 1-2 here in the Hambletonian. The bank has gapped the pocket on the inside. Uncle Lasse is fourth. Donato Might stalled fifth. Aldebaran Eagle needs racing room past three quarters. Pinkman, Mission Brief now back to the cones for a brave enough tuck. 1:23-2 in the stretch of the 90th Hambletonian. And it's Pinkman, Mission Brief on the outside. Doesn't appear to have it. It's Pinkman and Brian Sears. Mission Brief second. The bank third. Uncle Lasse on the outside. Pinkman, Jimmy Tactor, Brian Sears. Pinkman holds off the filly Mission Brief to win the 90th Hambletonian. Then it was Uncle Lasse and the bank. In 1:51, Pinkman wins the Hambletonian.
Now, so you won 2009 with Muscle Hill, 2013 Royalty for Life, 2015 with Pinkman, right?
Yes, yeah, you got it.
2009 was no elimination or no heats, so the eliminations were the week before. Mm-hmm. Right, and then you had Royalty for Life was the first year back where they had the heats same day,
yeah.
And then 2015. So you had almost 3 different Hambletonian experiences.
Yeah,
Muscle Hill was horse of the year, 2-year-old horse, everything, pressure, right? And you hadn't won it yet.
Yeah.
So was it most of the pressure on you? Was it on Greg Peck, the horse?
I was very confident with that horse. I felt like when he raced his last start as a 2-year-old in the Breeders' Crown, he went in 53-4 at Meadowlands. I said, I got a Hambo horse that can win the Hambo. I knew that he was that type of horse. He was an amazing horse, and he's still amazing. His prodigy that he's throwing out right now. He's leading Trot Sire, I imagine.
Sure.
And he's doing an awesome job still.
Muscle Hill will try to flex once again. The 1-5 favorite now to make it 13 in a row. With the call of the Hambletonian, let's go to Sam McKee.
It's the ultimate trophy to win. The ultimate goal of everyone in harness racing, America's Trotting Classic, the $1.5 million Hambletonian. Early strategy, pace, and position in the first turn could tell the tale between favorites Muscle Hill and his main danger, Explosive Manor. They're at the post for the Hambletonian, and here they come. And they're off, and there goes the Chancellor from the outside. Federal Flex caught just a bit wide early, and Muscle Hill protects that rail position, striding out to the top. Explosive Manor is right there racing in second and drops in behind him. Hotshot Blue Chip is off stride. Hotshot Blue Chip jumped it off in the opening turn. Symphonic Hanover lines up on the inside in third. Then it's 2 lengths to Triumphant Caviar. The Chancellor backed off his leave attempt. He's parked out on the outside. Cal Chip's Brood is moving up 6th at the rail. Federal Flex stuck behind the Chancellor. The quarter is on the board in 27-1. Racing in 8th is Rainsman Hanover. Judge Joe backed off the gate. He's 9th on the back stretch, and a costly break by Hotshot Blue Chip, who trails the field. So Muscle Hill is in control, and Explosive Matter drafts right in behind for that perfect trip, and these two have a bit of separation on Symphonic Hanover is 2 lengths further back in 3rd. Triumphant Caviar content to track the top trio in 4th. The Chancellor on the outside 5th. Cal Chips Brood is 6 to his inside, 55 seconds for the half-mile marker. So Muscle Hill yet to see any pressure as they head onto the far turn. Explosive Matter waiting as long as possible is right there, a tighter second. Symphonic Hanover 3rd. Here comes Triumphant Caviar. He's first over on the outside, about 4 lengths from the lead. Cal Chips Brood is locked in on the inside. Then the Chancellor and Federal Flex 3rd over, and Muscle Hill opens up to a 2-length lead. Explosive Matter looking to trot with him in second as they come past 3/4, 123 flat. Muscle Hill looking to take him all the way at the top of the stretch. Explosive Matter now with 2.5 lengths to make up is chasing in second, an 1/8 of a mile from the wire, and it is Muscle Hill who's striding clear for Brian Sears. Explosive Matter is racing in second, Symphonic Hanover 3rd, Muscle Hill drawing away with every stride. Operation Hambletonian complete! It's Muscle Hill, 150-1, equaling the world record.
On the muscle and king of the hill. What a performance today for Muscle Hill.
And then Royalty for Life comes back with the heats, so it's the same day. Now, there's almost no pressure until the day of the race because you only know your post position. But like with Muscle Hill, you won the elimination, you got to pick your post, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like the whole week leading up to it, you know your post, you know where you're going. Royalty for Life, you don't know where you are. You only know your first race. You don't know who you're racing against in the final, if you make the final, if you can make your post position. Mm-hmm. So how does that differ, the 2 days, the 2 types of races?
Well, like you said, you don't know where you're going to be at, until they do the draw after the heats have been completed, and then hopefully you get in a spot that you're going to be able to work with.
It's post time for race 12. Preferred equine starting gate is rolling. Full field of 10 3-year-old trotting colts for the 88th Hambletonian. The $1 million final. And at 4 to 5, the one Royalty for Life, the fastest elimination winner. We're on gate, ready for a start. The 88th Hambletonian. Here they come. They're off. Smiling Eli blasting from the outside. Creatine, Royalty for Life. The favorite leads sharply from the inside. Spider Blue Chip right there on the inside with Corky getting away in 5th around the first turn. High Bridge to the outside 6th. Then it's Don't You Forget It who settles in on the rail, followed by a Perfect Yankee and Lauderdale, and Wheeling and Dealing is far back the trailer as they race past the opening quarter. Royalty for Life. And Brian Sears sets up shop on top here in 26-2. He paid the price there with a snappy opening fraction. Down the backstretch in the Hambletonian, it's Royalty for Life and Smilin' Eli. Tim Tetrick left, and he gets a pocket ride to pay off here. Spider Blue Chip is 3rd now. Creatine on the outside lurking. He's 4th on the outside and fishing for some sort of cover. Corky 5th on the inside near the half. And then it's High Bridge. High Bridge looking to edge to the outside, and Don't You Forget It is next. And then it's a Perfect Yankee with a Wheeling and Dealing to the outside, and Lauderdale the trailer. The half was 55 seconds, rated half mile there by Sears. Royalty for Life coming after him now. Spider Blue Chip, Royalty for Life, Spider Blue Chip, and Pierce pouring it on there, applying some pressure. Smilin' Eli will need some room. He's locked in the box right now, 3rd, heading to 3/4. And Creatine getting closer, 4th on the outside. Corky is back to 5th on the rail, and he's gapping some. As a Perfect Yankee is just 5.5 from the lead here. Looking for room is High Bridge in between horses as they turn for home. 3/4, 123, and 3 in the stretch of the Hambletonian final for $1 million. Royalty for Life getting away now. He is accelerating with Brian Sears. Royalty for Life. Sears asking, and he's responding. And he leaves Spider Blue Chip in his wake along with Smilin' Eli and Corky on the rail. Royalty is king of the Hambletonian. Brian Sears. Royalty for Life. Smilin' Eli. Corky 3rd. Photo for 4th. 152-1. Royalty for Life.
I didn't think I wanted the rail with Royalty for Life, that's for sure. But he's a little tough to manage at times. But with the rail, I just Just
look, here we go.
Went and rolled up.
About time. So, yeah, 5 minutes. All right, so here, I'm handing this off to you. You take this.
Okay.
Take this microphone. And look, all right, we're ready to, now we're in business here. We're talking all about Brian's accomplishments. Now we're going to have
You wanted to miss that anyway.
He wanted to miss when he was talking about you. Yeah, he only wants to.
Dude, I hear him all the time. I hear it all the time.
You hear it all the time.
Hear it again.
Yeah, that's right. So we're talking about he won. He had 3 different Hambletonian wins, but they were all different. Muscle Hill was eliminations the week before, and then Royalty for Life and Pinkman were with the heats. You didn't have the heats. You were the last
before.
Right. You
Yeah.
were the week before.
George, he doesn't know that I had every experience you could have in the Meadowlands or in the Hambletonian.
Right. Yeah. You
my-
got your microphone.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
make
got
sure,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
You
yeah,
gotta
I
hold
got
the
it.
microphone
My
up.
first Hambo, I had to do it. My horse.
You're
I
good.
went to take him off the gate, and he pulled up. It was a good friend of mine's horse, and his name was Muscle King. And all the photographers were up against the rail, and my horse's chest.
The horse was cast.
In the final?
He came right up against the horse. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Right up against the hub rail, and he wouldn't go back. And as I'm looking over my shoulder, the horses are going to the quarter pole, and I had to do a complete 360 to get him to go the right way again. It was
So that's my favorite, Brian.
That's your
Hambo.
favorite
I mean,
Hambo.
it's funny as hell.
Okay.
I mean, this horse was literally cast on the fence. Like
Yeah.
he said, all the photographers in there. There's 25,000 people there. They're all.
And it's your first Hambletonian,
Yeah.
and
So
you,
I think it's the first year he was there, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
first year I was
there.
Wow. That I mean,
So that's a great Hambo
that's a great Hambo
experience.
story.
Yeah.
And is there any video of that, or
You could look at it.
It's
He's
gotta-
not on the screen very
There's
long.
got to be pictures.
there's
though.
got to be pictures and
Good.
videos of that? What year was that?
2003.
And there is Broad Bahn. Remember, Leif Alber, his owner, made that long drive from Los Angeles cross country after flying from Copenhagen, his home, to the United States. And Broad Bahn with George Brennan, who already has won the Oaks.
Well, you know, Brian Sears in 2009 won the Hambletonian with Muscle Hill and the Hambletonian Oaks with Broadway Schooner. That would be 2 years later if George Brennan could pull it off with Broad Bahn, the Hambo Oaks with Bold and Fresh, and the Hambletonian with Broad Bahn.
Man of Many Missions getting late money now at 2-1. So it is 2-1 Man of Many Missions and 2-1 Chapter 7 co-favorites for the 86 Hambletonian. $1.5 million, 3-year-old trotters. Let's go upstairs to Meadowlands track announcer Ken Workington for the call.
Thanks once again, Tom Hammond, and they are lined up full field of 10. 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings behind the gate, and off stride is Magnum Cosmos, the rest on gate, ready for a start. Here they come. And they're off in the 86th Hambletonian. Lucky Charm Hanover left out of there, off stride with Magnum Cosmos early. Whiskey Tax has asked for speed, and Broad Bahn from the inside. Broad Bahn and George Brennan taking charge. Broad Bahn, Whiskey Tax. Here comes Lucky Charm Hanover up on the outside to challenge Man of Many Missions. Settles in the 4th spot as they head to the opening quarter. It's Fox on the inside, 5th past the opening quarter, followed by Opening Night. Then comes Chapter 7 near the back of the pack, urging there for Wit, and then it's Pastor Stephen. After the miscue, Magnum Cosmos trails down the backstretch off a pretty brisk quarter, 27-1. Brennan's trying to ration out the speed of Broad Bahn. Elimination winner, Broad Bahn in front and in full control. Randy Waples, Whiskey Tax riding that pocket trip here. Lucky Charm Hanover is 3rd. To the outside goes Man of Many Missions. Looks to be flushed out there by Fox. Shooting the gap is Wit from the inside as they pass the half mile. Opening Night is into the flow now. 3rd over for Campbell. Pastor Stephen buried on the inside. Chapter 7 gets into the flow. 4th over, about 8.5, 9 from the lead. And then comes Magnum Cosmos. The half was a rated 56, so Brennan got the breather he needed. It's Broad Bahn, the one to knock off. First over again for Man of Many Mission. Has he got another one left in him? He's 2nd on the outside and challenging. Whiskey Tax now locked in 3rd past 3/4. Fox is gapping on the outside 4th. Lucky Charm Hanover is 5th as they turn for home. Chapter 7, 3 wide with work to do. Fox went off stride. 3/4, 123 and 4, 27-4 in that 3rd quarter. It is Broad Bahn trying to go all the way. Broad Bahn. Whiskey Tax needs racing room. Man of Many Missions on the outside. Keep off stride. Man of Many Missions is off stride. It appeared it affected Whiskey Tax to the wire. That leaves it all to Broad Bahn, the Minister of Speed. And he's on Autobahn. Broad Bahn, Whiskey Tax, then Opening Night, and Chapter 7, 153. Broad Bahn wins the Hambletonian.
Just as he did a week ago in the elimination, Bahn takes him wire to wire. George Brennan, the Minister of Speed, makes it a double today, winning both the Oaks and the Hambletonian as Bahn comes home to take the money.
It's still a horse race. Anything can happen. One horse leaves out of there that maybe could throw a monkey wrench into the whole outcome of the race. So,
Sure.
You know, you hope for the best and hope things turn out the way you'd like them to turn out in your mind.
You almost just want the horses, what they've been doing all along, to just continue to do what they're doing all along.
That's a great point Brian made. Like in the race with Broadband, Randy Waples drove a great race with Whiskey Tax. I never really expected him to lead.
Okay.
And bang, he's right in the two-hole.
Right in the two-hole.
Right in the two-hole and got himself second. He drove a great race. And he wasn't the ones I was expecting, you know, to be taking. I knew someone's going to be taking a shot at me, you know, but I was, you know, I had a handy enough horse to go at it or well enough to put him in behind me. And then after that, you know, I think Dave Miller left with something too. And
yeah, they all tucked in behind you.
They were ducking in, but I was going good too.
Well, and I think maybe in your elimination, because you snapped off the gate so quick,
they did have good gate speed.
They knew, like, we're gonna have to really push to get around you or to get in the two-hole, and if we got to push that hard, maybe we're costing ourselves money. You know, if you got the third, fourth best horse in the race, that's a lot of money to give up.
Like Brian said too, I totally don't want to just put my head down and, you know, take all the energy out of my horse either, you know, but it just worked out perfect, you know, 27, and I got it for 29.5. I mean, it was perfect.
Things
and then Man of Many Missions started falling apart in the last turn. It took out somebody out of, it was perfect. I mean, he was he's no champion by any means. I mean, he only come home 29 and change, winning 53, but you know what? It was his day. It was his day. That's right. And he was a handy enough horse to do it.
If I put a microphone 100 yards past the wire, are you guys yelling? What's the, like, when you guys celebrate? Can you take it in until the next night?
Yeah, I tell you, for me, it seems like it's your job. You know what I mean? It's for the owners to get excited about and things like that. After the card, you know, you relax, and a lot of the times, like for me, I've been just kind of washed out after the races, and it takes, you know, but definitely you win the Hambo, you get a few good days out of it.
Right,
You get a little
because it's usually not you.
No, I won the Oaks, the Hambo, and had to fight traffic to get here and race that night. So there was no.
And that's another thing. You guys are the only two to win both the Oaks and the Hambo on the same day.
He's done it twice now.
Oh,
I didn't want to have to mention that.
That's why I mentioned it before he would, okay? Because I know where it was going.
Right.